So hi everybody. Today I am just practicing in my practice journal with some alcohol ink. So these are the brand new ones that have just come out recently. These are alcohol pearls. Let me just turn these around so you can see the name. So this one is Elixir. That's the name of that one. This one is Divine, and this one is Opulent. So it's like a green, a blue, and a purple color. And so this is what it looks like. These all come together. And then the other set of pearls that are coming out includes, these are kind of like more reds, warmer colors, I should say. Radiant. This is like the yellow for Radiant. This one is Intense. And then this one is Scorch. Yes, Scorch. So that's what these are. So I'm just gonna play around and see what they look like in my journal before I actually work on a project, because, you know, I like to test things out a little bit before I jump head in. So I have this theory, and I kind of tried this out a little bit, but the theory is that if I were to use this on my envelope, or I'm sorry, Distress Glaze on my envelope, that I could potentially create a non-porous surface, enough of a non-porous surface to use alcohol inks on. So we're going to test my theory today, and if not, I'll just try to create something on usable paper, which I have not really used before, believe it or not. What did I even use back in the day? I don't even know what I used back in the day, honestly. I was just sort of dabbling in when I first got started, way back in yonder years. So I'm using a basic Kraft envelope, and I'm going to be using my Distress Glaze again. There we go. And I'm going to cover the entire back of this envelope with Distress Glaze and pray that the entire thing does indeed get covered. So I tend to go over this, like all of it, as much as I can, because I just am so like, I want to make sure all the corners and everything is ready to go. And like, I don't want any part to not be there. And then I'm gonna get maybe a paper towel. I think I'm out of paper towels here. Let's try this. I'm just gonna get a paper towel and just sort of like lightly buff it, so that way I just want to make sure there's like things over all of these, and then lightly buff it because I don't want any it's just not buffing it as well as I wanted to, so I need to get a better paper towel. Okay, I think I'm in business now. There we go, that's better. So as I'm buffing this, I'm making sure it's not like leaving a whole bunch of like streaks and stuff, because I'm kind of heavy-handed with these, which is probably not a good idea, but I can be a little bit heavy-handed with it. Just off my... I don't know how this is gonna go, you guys. I'm kind of... So we're gonna try it. This is my ring light up there, you guys. Okay. So it's probably best that we tape this down so that way we can have some sort of stability so it doesn't move all over the place when you're trying to work your stuff. And then watch, we're gonna probably have to move it for some reason to move the inks around or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how this all goes. I don't know. I'm working with these gloves on, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should use my gloves all the time. I don't know. Okay, so I'm already thinking that if this thing works the way I think it's gonna work, I might want to do 2 of them because I'm thinking I should probably have like stamped everything out before I even like did stamps and stuff on the back of it before I even did anything. But you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna start with pearls. I have some regular alcohol ink, so I don't even know if I want to even try that because I'm just so like, so we got purple. Does it go purple, blue, green, usually red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. So we're gonna try to do something kind of maybe rainbowy. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, I don't know if this is even like doing anything. Purple, bluey. Should probably do the purpley over here. Green. Oops. See if that will ooh. Oh mine, I kinda like that. You guys see what's happening here? Let's come down a little bit. I'm gonna add some radiant down here to play with this purple over here. A bit. I don't want it to go too crazy though. I'm tilting it back a bit. Oh my gosh, I love what's happening over here. And scorch again over here. Add some more alcohol on the top here. I'm gonna soak up some of these extras. So one of my favorite things to do is to just mop up or soak up all of the extra like inks and stuff. Like we don't need to even like keep all of that stuff in there. I don't know. All right, so I have the rose gold. Or rose gold. It's just rose and alloy. I'm gonna try to like see if I can. Fill in some of these open spots and stuff. And I'm seeing here with some okay, so let's let that hang out for a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back in here and try to do some of these other sides here. Add some purple down here. Let me see. I guess this is sort of abstract-y. I hope. Oh, Tiva. Let's see. If I just do a little, what happens to that? That's just regular alcohol ink, not the pearls. And let's add some Sprit. Break that up a little bit. I don't think I did my flap good enough because I can see it kind of it's going through my paper. So let's see here if I did my flaps good enough. I don't think I did. Intense, scorch. I'm just really like just playing around with these, honestly, to see. I'm gonna add some green to see what I create. I hope there's not a hot mess. Ooh. what I'm finding is that when you spray this alcohol down on this portion, I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm literally just playing, you guys, and that's what I think this, for me, this is like, let's just play around and see what we get. You know what I mean? Let's just play. For all we know, something really cool could come out of it. But I'm just going very abstractly through all of this stuff and sort of, I need to get a skewer or the tip of a brush and just try to play around with this, you know. Let's just see what we get. I want some so hopefully, I don't know. But I mean, it was very, very quick. I'm just kind of surprised how quick this came together. I don't even know if I like it for real. I gotta take a photo of it first and see if I like it. But it came together really quickly, and I love that the rose. Let's focus, please. The rose alloy. I love the different marks I can make, like throughout the entire thing, to kind of isolate, like I'm just isolating like certain parts of it. Like I'm just like, you know, just sort of like making these little veins and stuff. Like, and it's super, I don't know, super easy. And I'm gonna come back in here and just like separate this, but I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do this on craft paper, but here we are. I'm doing it on craft paper. I'm gonna really get in here with my ooh, I probably should not have done that. I am horrible at like. I'm probably gonna get. Oh, what did I just do? This all in here, but I need to find something that's going to actually. Maybe a brush. I don't think a blending pen will do this for me, but let me just see. I'm gonna just like dip this in here. Interesting. I have a little, let me get a little bowl. 1 second. Okay. So I'm gonna try, I just have some alcohol in a bowl with a little skewer. And I'm trying to break up my little veins here. And it might be too late because I think once it dries, I'm kind of hit. So I'm just putting some alcohol on top of it so it'll break up a bit and do some fun things for us. And come down a bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So, oh, my tape is my tape is like already moved. So I'm just literally dipping the tip of my the bottom of my skewer into the alcohol and just putting it on top of the little thing. And I think once it dries, it's really hard for it to like to move, but you can get it to move. And so I'm just sort of moving it around and kind of filling spots here, you know, because I want it to break up these little bits that are still kind of together. Like right here. Let me see if I can come closer. This little bit right here, I just wanted to like break that up a little bit, so I'm just going to put some, and it's sort of making that move a little bit for me, if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So, okay, so what I'm going to try to do here now, Lord, help me, is I'm going to try over here on the edge and see what happens. It's just to add some additional color here, right? So that means that, oh, I like that. Okay, so this is just like a regular pistachio, regular alcohol ink. Here, this is pistachio. So I'm gonna try to layer this. I'm gonna try on this side because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. So I'm gonna try over here where it's just on the flap, and I kind of did already, but so we're safe. So I'm gonna, let me see, go back in here and just put, I'm gonna try to match the colors and see what happens if I just put those like around them, and just see what happens with these over the pearls, because I haven't used these like that before, so I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm just gonna add some, just let it blend. Let's see what happens to that. I think the weird thing about alcohol inks is that you can't really dry it with like a heat tool. Maybe you can. I don't think you're supposed to do that though, but it makes me kind of nervous to do that, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I sort of kind of did its own little thing there. Okay, let's find another spot. Let's find another spot and try it again. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to do this little green spot right here with this one little dot, and just see what happens with that, with the alcohol. And the pearl underneath there. And it's making this very abstract-y, so if it starts going to places you don't want it to go, you can just mop up that extra little bit there. But this portion was a yellow. So that underneath, this part right here was a yellow, there's a regular yellow ink. And so I'm gonna just, oh geez, oh my gosh, this was open. Goodness gracious, Natifa. And I'm shaking away like a mad woman here. And it was open and it spilled all over the place. I'm gonna get some paper to mop this up with so I don't waste it. Look at my hands. Oh my gosh. I am notorious for not closing my caps. And sometimes this is what happens when you don't close your caps. You start shaking things up like you don't have any sense. And then it spills everywhere and you're like, oh no. Because all in my head I'm thinking is like, that's gold. You know what I mean? So it's like so horrible. and wretchedness. You know, I really kind of like this, you guys. I don't know if you like it, but I really do like it. Let me change this. I don't want this on here. Where are my gloves? Okay. So here's where we're at right now. I'm just going to put some different gloves on. I am actually kind of falling in love with using gloves, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Go figure, huh? I might use these when I'm working with just oxides and stuff. Let me see. So this dried really, really lovely. You see that? I want to maybe play on the front of it. Let's play over here. So I think I got oh man. Okay, so I'm going to try the opulent. No, this one is, hold on a second. Let me close these because, you know, that just made me really, really upset. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one goes to this one comes here. Close your inks, close your inks. Okay, so I really love so far, and this is on a regular craft paper. Look on the back of that craft paper. So it stains it eventually, but I mean, that's kind of cool too, though. You know what I mean? I kind of like that, but it just does something I think kind of different on craft, and it's not, I mean, it's not as like vibrant, but I just think it's really cool. So this would essentially look kind of like this. I really like this, you guys. Honestly, I really do. And I want to try something coral. I'm going to try it over here to see what it does before I put it on the back of my entire paper. Just one little bit. I just want to see what it does, and then I think so I put it right there. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of alcohol on it. And that seems to kind of, which alcohol does, but it's almost like when I put the regular ink on top of the alcohol, on top of the pearls on this paper, it doesn't do anything. I don't know what it does on other paper, but then it kind of goes back in there. When I add the alcohol, it kind of just like, kind of activates it a little bit. So I want to see the coloring, what it does with the coloring afterwards. So if I try, I'm going to try the front flap here and see what it does. Over here and down here a bit. So that's kind of a coral. Let's see this. I'm just sort of trying to break up any like large splotches of the alloy that I see. So it doesn't have like this blob of rose somewhere else on here. I'm sort of painting with my skewer and just sort of letting it do its own movements. But I want to make this come over here a bit. I think I kind of like that. I want to do it over here too, though. Some coral here. absorb that coral really quickly. The rose like ate the coral up. It's a lot of it here. I need to get this moving. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try to find some, maybe a blue. What did I get? All right, so I think I got a blue indigo. So I'm gonna try the indigo. Oh, I like that purple right there. It looks really great. I'm gonna try the indigo on this blue area and see what it does. And by now, I'm sure you know we're just winging this and just see what happens. So don't judge me, and I won't judge you. And we'll just be judgment free together. So I'm gonna try some indigo here, and see what it's gonna do. But before I do that, I wanna do it on this side. I still want this red to come down here and play. Why would you not come play with us? And this coral, come on coral. Get your life together. We don't want any problems, okay? Just do what we ask you to do, please. Thank you. Let's do it on the side and see what it does for us, and then we will do some use. Oh, you know what? These alcohol inks are not being very friendly to me today for some reason. But oh my goodness, I like this color already. This is like, did it? It's super. I need to mop some of this up because it is not. Playing nice for me. I do not like that. You start acting up. Okay. Well, here's that. Oh, here's this. I like this blue and what it's doing, but the way it kind of came out made me super nervous a bit. So let me just see if it's gonna play nice. It's like just coming out really, really quickly. So I want to kind of just be really careful with it. Ooh, see? And then let's play with some ink or some alcohol with it. Just let's see what it does. Because it is being really kind of nuts. Not really wanting to move a whole lot. But I do like that. I do like the way it's coming. That's this blue and this alcohol. Okay, so indigo and divine together are kind of yummy. I like it a bit. Just a bit. You know, I just like that. So that's kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like it a bit. It looks pretty cool, right? Let's try to find a yellow one. I think I have a dandelion somewhere. Okay, let's see if dandelion is going to play nice with us. I tried to do it over here, but it was not having it, so. But I also didn't use alcohol on that side, so I don't know. Let's try this one and see. Get the blue off first. Okay, this area here is going to drive me nuts. This rose gold. I put way too much down, I believe. So I need to go back in here and add some more. I think this color, because I need it to play nice for me, and it's not. What the world is happening? I want you to play nice for me. Okay, let's check on our yellow. So I think I like the way this yellow is settling down a bit on this side. So I'm going to do some over here. Let me try the front first, because I got nervous. Okay, let's try this right here like this. We're going to go over here and just kind of follow this line. Okay. And let's just hope that we just follow. Oh, okay, we got a little excited. Oh, I like what that's doing over there. Oh my gosh, I could never recreate this thing because Jesus be offense. I don't know what the heck is happening right now. But it's super yummy looking. Okay. Just, I wish I could just dry it just the way it is and just let it be. I really like how that's playing together. And I already know I want to add some more this red over here. It's this. And some scorch up here. So that, oh my gosh, you see, I keep thinking this thing is like closed and they're not closed, and I keep shaking them. Oh my goodness. So I just used some more intense over here. This red is the intense, and I'm gonna try to use some scorch because I, again, did not shake it well, or did not close it well. So I'm gonna put some of that, this scorch just right over here. Oh my gosh, and that is super excited to come out of the bottle. Oh, it's so shimmery and pretty. Okay. Let's add some. Do I have an orange? Do I have a regular orange? Butterscotch. Not quite orange. So let's just try some of this dandelion over here next to this scorch and see what it does. Might play nice. Oh, but that's vibrant though, guys. Okay. Oh man. This is looking very interesting if you ask me. Scorch I'm gonna try to do some pistachio. Now I want all the I want all the colors. There's that indigo. Ooh, that looks pretty cute. Oh gosh. Man, oh man. These pearls with just the regular things are just super yummy. Almost like a little... Thank you. Close this back up. Where is this one? This one is Scorch. You should be... Uh-oh. Colors, this one. Oh, this is yellow. Oh my gosh, what color is this? Okay, well, my rose gold, my alloys, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it like that though. So this top portion bit here. So if I'm closing this like this, this is what my envelope will look like. I just think it's cool that this is on craft paper and which is some micro glaze, and again the back side is a complete interesting situation, but I just think it's really cool that we were able to not let it get too crazy. And we can still add some alcohol inks on our craft paper, but I bet this is really super vibrant on Yupo. But I really wanted to see if I could do it on craft, and I can see that we did. I don't want this to go all the way up there, so I'm going to mop it up a bit because it's turning kind of muddy with that purple. What do you think, guys? I kind of like this. I'm gonna add some more of this intense, because I just really want more color here, and see what this alcohol, if this alloy is gonna play nice with me, and I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. right here. And I think I'm going to maybe do some stuff on the front and then I'll be done with it. Because I think I'm kind of going overboard here now, so I need to just chill out a little bit. So down here I want to do some more. I love this little portion right here, but I want some more color there. I want some more of this intense, opulent color. Down here with this. And kind of color it a little bit. I'm just dipping the tip of my skewer in here. So we started out with a rainbow kind of ish color, and I just sort of squiggle along the way. And then we kind of just played a little bit. I'm trying to soften the edges of these a bit by just dipping my skewer into my alcohol. And doing this. So I will say, don't be afraid to play. And just see where it gets you. Okay. Let me make sure all of these are closed because you guys have seen my disaster a couple of times. You would think I would learn, but clearly I do not. So I do like the way this has turned out for my initial one. So I'm going to just finish letting this dry, this portion right here, and then I'm going to glue it back together with some hot glue. Can you use hot glue on this thing? Who knows? I don't know, but I'm going to try it. And then I'll see where it ends up. Actually, before I do that, I think I want to just do something quickly on the edge of this, the tip of it, because I feel like it needs something. So let's just go back and add some pistachio to it. Do I have another green? Mermaid. What color is mermaid? Is mermaid green? Mermaid is green? Let's try that. Oh man. Some of these just come out so excitedly that I just get nervous with them. See that? What I'm doing here. So I'm using mermaid. This is mermaid. Focus for me, please. There we go. And just doing the tip of my flap here. And then I think I'm going to come and do this side too, because this mermaid looks kind of delicious. Goodness gracious, that's pretty. Over here. Yes, please. And here some. Look how yummy that looks. Oh my gosh, so cute. I like that. And I might just do a quick little with the mermaid and go back and use some of the elixir green, the pearl, and just add some more pearls there. So again, so we started out just using the pearl. Do you see this? Kind of. Okay. Let's just see. Oh, yes. And we'll just see how they play together. I'm going to put a couple of drops of alcohol on there and just, maybe I'll just let it play and see what it does. Nope, I want some alcohol because let's just be a bit so you can see. Okay. All right, I think that's all I want to do for this one. So this is just going to be like this, and it looks kind of, I don't even know. I think that's too much green over there. Let's break this up. Break this up, people. Break it up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what we have. And it looks kind of like a little nebula something or another, but it's kind of shimmery. And I think I really do like this a lot. Actually, really do like it. So I'm gonna get something to put on the back of this and plug in my glue gun, and I can glue this back together, so we'll be done. But as this is drying, so we started out with just like, I did some purple over here, and then I did the blue. Really like the rainbow because I think this new set of pearls are, when I take a look at it, it's like there's warm and there's cool colors. So it really is like a full rainbow in a way. So I just did a rainbow type of envelope where I just did the purple. I started with the purple, then I did blue, the green. So the purple is opulent again. So I started with opulent. This is opulent here. And then I did divine. This is divine, matches my gloves. And then I did elixir, which is the green. And then I did intense, which is like the reddish color. And then I did the scorch, which is like more of an orangey type color, kind of like, almost kind of like crackling campfire in a way. And then I did my yellow, which is radiant, and I've spilled ink all over it already, radiant pearl. And then I went back, so I did that kind of there over the whole envelope. Then I went through and I used the rose alloy to kind of do some like squiggly lines kind of through, and I was trying to do like where I was kind of dividing the rainbow but not fully, so just sort of like through and through here and there, and then after that I went through and added some more color. So then I went and grabbed some regular alcohol ink. I used pistachio for green. I used dandelion for yellow. This one for yellow. Can you see that? Dandelion for yellow. And I used some mermaid for like the tip, for the kind of like a greenish color up there. And indigo for the blue, like right here. So I went back in and I just sort of added some to kind of create more of a division. And just played, you know, did some indigo near the radiant, and just sort of played around to see what it would turn out like. And I don't know if you like it or not, but I really do kind of like it, you guys. I think I want some more purple here though. But I really do like it. I think it's really, really pretty. It's sort of like an abstract kind of thing here. So the lessons that I learned, because again, this is one of my most recent times doing alcohol inks. I haven't done these for a while. This is literally the first time I've done them since like they were with, you know, was it Adirondack, whatever it was called. I have not used alcohol ink since such a long time. Oh my gosh. But I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool how this turned out. And I will be using some more because once I start doing something, I want to understand it more. So now I have to understand alcohol inks a bit and see how I like it. So let's add some more to create some more purpley things here. All right, and once that dries, then I will be done. I love this little bit here. This is, I use some of the coral. I also use coral, regular coral, over like that radiant with some dandelion. So just, I would say mix close together, not mix them, but like apply close together, like colors in the color wheel, like that are close to each other, like warm colors and cool colors together, I think would make really, really pretty. So that's really just kind of what I did there. So, okay. So let's just, once this dries, I'm going to blow it out a little bit. Maybe it'll dry faster. Oh, but look how pretty that is. So, oh my gosh, I really like this, you guys. I hope you guys like this too, because I'm kind of in love with it. I don't know if it's gonna go out to anybody. I probably will set it out, but it's just so cute and just colorful. It's like a little rainbow. Oh, I love it. So yeah, so don't be afraid to just like get in there and just do whatever. Let me not smudge my rose gold. My rose. I don't know why I keep calling it rose gold, but anyway, I really like it a lot. Really do. Okay, I think I can glue this back together now. So all I'm gonna do here is just go back in here, and I like this part too. Look, listen, look how pretty that is. It's just so pretty. But so what I think happens is that the Distress Micro Glaze will create a barrier for you where you can paint on the back of your craft paper. But I think the more and more you put ink on it, it is going to go through, because you can see here there are some parts where I didn't really do a whole lot to it after, like I didn't do a whole lot to this portion after I put the initial ink down. But like this part right here, this is that rose. This is this part where I kept adding more and more ink to it. So it does create a barrier. It will go through, but it still does. I don't see a whole lot on my surface here. So it's kind of like it just absorbs it on the end. But I think it really makes for a really cool way to kind of like, just try out alcohol inks on a different medium than the regular Yupo or whatever non-porous surface you use. I just wanted to try it and see if I could do it. So we did, and now it's time to glue this together. So I'm gonna find something to put this on because I already see all these gold stuff coming off of this, and I need to find some paper because I have it all over my hands too. Okay, let's see. Can I find some? I'll just try to use this for now, not move it too much. I'm just gonna glue this down. And glue this down over here. I'm using hot glue. I think that's allowed. Don't burn your fingers. Okay, and let's see. And there we have it, you guys. So pretty. I love it. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me while I try this out. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Just shoot me a message or comment on the video, and I will do my best to answer it as quickly as I can. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.